let's understand how to maintain ourselves on side control. Okay, since Andy showed like some submissions from side control, Jonathan showed us transition to mount, right? And I feel like many times people they have a hard time to go to mount just because they feel like when they mount, the opponent can bridge and they can flip you like down, right? So it's very important to know how to behave like and stay on mount and also on side control, okay? And understand that what is the most important things for me to do here when I'm here, okay, in this position. Of course, I don't want to let my opponent create frames like putting the shin underneath of me like this. This is not good for me, so I have to be always in front of his thigh, right? The distance between my hips and his hips is important as well. As soon as I start giving space, even though I'm still close to him, I have to be aware of his legs like coming in, okay? It can be like with the shin or with butterfly hooks, right? Sometimes he's gonna put like butterfly hooks like this. That's also like make me on top of the shin. And once I beat his leg, of course, now he's gonna use his upper body, right? He's gonna try to use the frames here, okay, to find the space, right? Not letting me hug him, so he can escape the hips. At the end of the day, he wants to create a space to free his hips, okay? Let's say if Jonathan's not letting me control his head, he's creating a great frame here, but he's not escaping the hips. Nothing is gonna happen, right? I know the next move is escaping the hips, right? He's gonna try to escape the hips. Why? Because you're gonna create a space between my hips and his hips. That way, he can start recovering the guard. So when I'm here and start escaping the hips, I have to follow him, though. I have to keep following him, okay? So that way my hips is always close to his hips, so there's no space, okay? But once I control the head, right, there'll be some distance from my hips to his hips, right? And now it's my leg. Now it's about my leg being close to his hips right now. Because if you escape the hips, my leg's right there, really close and tight. Okay? So that way you also like avoid him from making frames. Okay? Notice that, let's say if both of my arms on this side, I have to make sure I underhook this arm here. Not underhook, but scoop my leg under his arm. So that way he doesn't use his arm as a frame as well, okay? Because probably this is gonna be the last frame he's gonna have. If I underhook his arm, okay? If I beat his hips, right? Like putting pressure on his hips. I close my elbow. I grab the head, okay? And now let's say I create a distance between my hips and his hips. What? I have my thigh sliding close to his body. And I know that I'm in good control when my thigh is always touching. Escape the hips. Escape the hips. My thigh is always, my thigh is always close to him, okay? There's no distance, okay? I see sometimes people get on side control like this. Okay, look how easy it is for Jonathan to bring his leg underneath of me, okay? Maybe it's hard for him to go for half guard, but he can use his abductor, right? To bring me this way, okay? Go. He's gonna look, and then he lifts me, and then he starts putting on the hook, and he's gonna escape. So it's not good for you to keep this leg straight, okay? So keep the leg close to him, right? I can also be like this, right? This is good. I extend the leg a little bit, but I have to keep my hips really close to him. Okay, it's very, very important. Every time I create a distance, that's not good. You see my hips is not on his hips anymore. So I have to be here all the time. So if you escape the hips, I'm following. But like I mentioned, this is his last frame, right? Once I beat up all the frames, right? The legs, this arm, grabbing the head, and now he's gonna use this forearm here. And the reason he's putting this forearm here is to elevate me, bring me out, try to create a space to recover the guard, or even like start turtle, right? He's gonna start framing this way here, and now he's gonna start turtle, underhook. Okay? So if you underhook me here on the side, right? I have to understand that if this happens, it's not bad for me, okay? As long as I keep his elbow close to his body, okay? So if I keep his elbow close to his body, using my armpit super tight over his arm, try to go to my back, it's a little bit harder. He's gonna start going to her back if you take the elbow out of his body, and also if you can bring this elbow close to him. Turtle. He's gonna start turtle right now, okay? And I say that the near side underhook is more important than the outside underhook, okay? Most like when I'm here on side control, I really like to get this underhook here more than this one here. Because now if you underhook me here, right, and I keep my elbow close, there's no way he can go to my back. Really hard for him to go to my back. Even if I hug his head here, go to my back, because he can't put his elbow on the floor, okay? So the near side underhook is very, very important. So sometimes you're in the half guard and you're here and your opponent underhook your arm like this and you're concerned about underhooking this arm, okay? And the most important thing you can do here is to underhook the near side hook, the near side arm. So now I don't care if he tries to go to my back, right? It's really hard for him to work. You know, like the coyote guards, right? So when they turn like this and they trap her leg, turn. Grab my waist. You see his elbow goes to the floor. Go back. If I grab here, even if I'm knee cutting, right? Go coyote guard right now. So he can't, right? So it's very important to get this underhook. Okay? So I'm here on side control. I get this underhook here. You see that I have the thumb in? I can go thumb in, or I can go like 4 fingers inside. I like the thumb in, okay? And the reason I like that is because I feel I can be stronger with my bicep, okay? It's like when you do bicep curl, this is like you can put more weights. I like to do bicep curls like this, you know? I don't like this because it's less weight, right? Like this, why you use this move in Jiu-Jitsu? Maybe when somebody armbar you, you know? Maybe use this, right? But even though your arm is a little bit like this, your opponent will try to make your arm like this. So most likely in Jiu-Jitsu, you're gonna use this a lot because this makes you stronger, okay? So when you do bicep curl, do like this. This is for guillotine too as well. See? Like north-south choke. Like it's all like this, right? There's no reason to turn your hands like this, okay? If you be more specific. So when I grab here, I don't like to go 4 fingers, even though sometimes I do it, I feel like weaker. If I go with the thumb in like this, I feel like I'm stronger right now to squeeze, okay? And now I apply pressure right here. So now once you underhook the arm, it's really easy for me to make a transition to mount or work to finish my opponent. With this arm here, since I did this frame, okay, this arm will try to frame on me, right? And just like Andy showed you today, you turn your head and then you go here, okay? But now I like to keep his bicep close to my neck, okay? And then I grab my own collar here, okay, like this. Try to frame on me now, okay? Try to turtle away from me, no, the other way, right? Because I'm controlling this arm, it's hard for him to turtle. Okay, so now it's time for me to start working my attack, okay? So I'll be on this position, I'm gonna put my head like a little bit closer to him right here, a little bit up, okay? And now I'm gonna start bringing my knee this way, okay? Right here. And now look, I'm gonna start pushing. So what are you gonna do here, Jonathan? Me? Yeah. Like no. Try to escape. Go. Yeah. He's gonna try to escape, right? Exactly. So he's trying to turn to you. Okay? So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna let go of the collar grip and then you're gonna step over his arm like this. As soon as you let go of the collar, okay, as soon as you let go of the collar, I say, because he wants to take this arm down, right? So I'm here, right? As soon as I go, I'm gonna step over, bring my knee close to his armpit, and then I go like this, okay? So now, see that I'm trapping the arm, okay? And there's the arm and head between my legs, right? Right here. Then I'm gonna turn it sideways by bringing my elbow here, okay? And now, Jonathan will probably try to turtle, but if you think with me here, the forearm on his rib will stop him, right, from turtle, but also the calf, my calf in my leg that's under his arm, will stop him from turn as well. So if I keep his leg like this, he can turn because he can bring the elbow close to him. So I keep like this, okay? So now I just change the grip. Okay, I like to keep my toes on the mat, okay? But you can be like this too if you want, okay? Like this. And the reason I keep my toes on the mat, I feel like I'm faster if I need to stand up my legs. Or if I need to post, right? I'm faster, okay? But here, there's also some advanced, some pro things for me in my favor. I can put more weight on him. So I turn, and I bring this hand here, look. You see, the outside hand goes like this. Now, you let go of the collar grip, and then go on the wrist. Okay, so now I have the Kimura trap. Okay, so once we're in the Kimura trap, we're gonna finish. One, and then keep his tricep against your chest. Bring his hand behind his back, and then you finish. Okay, don't finish like this. Bring the hand behind, because once his hand is behind his back, there's no way you can defend. Okay, again. So now I know I make a really long boot. I just want to make sure you understand like how to keep on the side control. Okay? So you hug the head, underhook the near side arm, control with the thumb in. That's my favorite right here. So now I grab here. So John start moving, right? I bring my right leg close to his armpit. And then I put pressure, kind of like almost putting my head on the floor. He's gonna try to bring the elbow down. When I feel that tension, I'm gonna step over. Let go and step over. Now I scoop my leg under his arm, use my hand on the floor to lift me, elbow inside, and then I go outside hand, 1, 2, okay? Control. Break his grip, and then bring here, okay? If he's really strong with this grip here, control the pins. You try to break it, right? It's really hard. Of course, it will be better for you to break this way. Okay? If you try to bring towards his back, it's easier because there's more grip for him, so I go this way. Okay? Worst case scenario is really, really tight. I go back, holding the collar, or even I keep the Kimura trap. I'll keep the Kimura trap. I go step 1. Turn towards him. Step 2, I sit on my butt. And then step 3, I go here. Step over. And I break. Okay? Last one. So I'm here and here. Okay? Here we go. Slide our knee close to the armpit. Step over. Turn. Switch. Keep working. Just keep doing that over and over. Okay? All right, so we're going to do a specific training from side control, so you guys can kind of like also manage the side control. Okay? Any question? Yeah.
What's your favorite way to get the near side underhook if he's being really tight with his elbow?
Yeah. You mean like after you hug the head? Yeah. So let's say I'm here, he's like being really tight, go stay tight, Jones. I control here, right? I do an 80 shove, like pass under, grab here, okay? Stay tight. So it's really tight, I go with mine. You see, you can go with this leg, but sometimes stay tight. You can't go with that leg, I go with the other leg, like this. And now, underhook, okay? All right? So you go with this leg here, it doesn't work, then you go with this one. Okay? It helps you too. Or you go, let's say if you're already here, you go inside the arm like this. You use your fist, right? Inside the arm, now under. Just like in the bicep and forearm. Here. Okay? Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3.